Michael, a disappointing defeat here at Southend. What are your thoughts on that?
Unacceptable on far too many levels today. I thought we were well short in the basics of football, second balls, fighting hard to stop crosses, and ultimately at this level, if you're not prepared to do that, then performances and results like today will always happen.
At 0-0, obviously at half time, Southend had the bulk of the possession, most of the shots. What was your message at half time? Did you expect better from the guys?
It's a tough one because I think in these sort of performances, off the back of the first half performance where we were, as I say, short in far too many levels, I think the damage was already done. It's difficult, to kind of change the tone. Sometimes when you've had such a flat first half performance where, as I say, we were found wanting in far too many areas. So the second half, almost, I think the damage was done in the first half, and as much as you try and rectify that at half time, sometimes in football these things happen. But as I say, there's no patching it up today, no defending it. It was unacceptable.
A little bit of work to do then going into the Tuesday night game against Burton. What will be the message over the next couple of days?
There'll be a couple of simple messages. The basics have got to be done far better, and every time you pull on that shirt, you've got to give 100% desire, commitment to this football club, and that's the disappointing thing today. I think for across the board that was lacking a little bit, and whenever you don't get that, regardless of what team you play for, the performance you put in, or the team you're up against, you're always going to be struggling. And I think that's what happened today. It was a culmination of too many people being short in too many areas, and in the end Southend took the game away from us.
Did you think at 0-0 it was salvageable to some degree? Was it a case of perhaps trying to play out for the draw or even grab a late goal? Because there were some flashes of chances certainly came in the second half, but perhaps a little bit too late.
Yeah, I think regardless of where you're at in the game, I think you're always looking to certainly at 0-0 you're always looking to win the game. So that was the message at half time. The message was to how we would go out and win the game and how we would claw back that momentum from them. But as I say, the damage was done first half today. I could see that in the second half. So it's a difficult one. You have to dust yourself down very quickly. This will be a good test of character for both myself and the team, and it'll be up to us on Tuesday to make sure whoever turns up, they roll their sleeves up and they give everything they've possibly got. And off the back of that, the performance will follow. If you don't get that, then you're always going to struggle in games.